Hi, Ron Ginger here at Duncan Ford in Blacksburg, Virginia, and I'm here and proud to announce the new coming of the 2018 Ford Expedition. Totally redesigned, totally new technology. This is something that we've been waiting for. The most competitive vehicle out there, you're looking at it. The 2018 Ford Expedition. Quick walk around just to show you the change of the body style. It's no longer like a square box, which, you know, it was getting old. People were talking about it. With this new design, oh my gosh, airflow technology, it's got it all. Crystal headlamps all the way down. The front grille is completely different. If you walk around, you notice the grooves up through the sidewalls. Unbelievable. The chrome wheels, I mean, when you open the door, look at this. Steps come down. We're just touching this thing. I mean, I could be here all day going over this vehicle with you. But I want you to see the room. And look, I'm a big guy, but I just want you to see what they've done. Now, I can walk back here, walk through the back, sit right back here like this, and I am comfortable. This is bigger than the Suburban in my eyes. This is the best out there. So you gotta love it. When you come out, plenty of room. So if you got a big family, oh, hit the keys. Hit the keys. If you got a big family, this is it for you. Remote start. How about that? It's got it all. It's had it for years, but they just keep better and better with it. Remote tailgate. You just pop the back up, and here it is. Now this has got sensors all the way around the vehicle, including for your cameras when you go to backing in and backing out or pulling forward. I'll be talking about that here in a bit. Electronic seating. Even the front goes down now. That's pretty cool. Lost my breath. How about that? So even the seats move on both sides. See how that went just there? So you can do the third row and the second row now. Flip down technology. Again, easy fuel over on the side. You gotta love it. But we've been waiting for something to come along that's going to get everybody's eyes, and this is it right here. The 2018 Ford Expedition. Look at the technology in the back. It's got its own heated seats in the second row. Unbelievable. Sunroof. Blind spot technology. What a beautiful vehicle. And you're going to love the drive. And we're going to stop it right here, and we're going to take a little drive and show you what it's like to take this vehicle out on the road. How much this vehicle has changed. So here we go. First we're going to start about this turn knob design, the shifter knob if you call it. Used to be up here or down with the knob. Now it's circular. So what we're going to do, we're just going to shift it on over and hit drive. Alright, now you like that? And we're just going to move on forward, and we're going to take it from there. I guess one of the first things I need to do is put on my seat belt. I think we all should do that. I don't think Mr. Duncan would like that if he saw me without my seat belt. Okay, here we go. We're going to take a little ride here. We're going to give it a good little country tour and just show you. You notice how smooth it is right off the bat. I mean, coming around the turn here, and you feel like you're driving just one of the plushest rides out there. I mean, you gotta believe this is, gosh, this is just lovely. All right, just talk a little bit about it. I want you to know the new designs in the technology we can talk about right now. Lane keeping. So let's talk about lane keeping. Let's just say you're tired at night and you want to set the lane keeping on. You kind of vision over to the left, and all at once, bam, your steering wheel starts vibrating. That's a good safety feature for you to let you know that, you know, you may not be paying attention. You might be playing with your cell phone. Things like that we don't need to be doing, but this is a good safety feature to have. Now, pre-collision alert. Now, what that is, I'm going to talk about. I'm going to show you how it works, but there's sensors up here in front, and you see the commercials on TV where deer runs out in front of you, or, you know, a lady pushing a baby carriage. you know, and she comes out, she doesn't see you, but the vehicle sees her. This will detect anything up to a rabbit, from what I'm understanding the technology. Now, too bad for the rabbit, because that's about as, you know, small down as it gets. Squirrels, well, forget them. But so forth. What I'm trying to say is the technology is unbelievable. You got to believe that the pre-collision alert works, and I've seen it happen already. I'm just not going to sit there and wait for something to come out in front of me. Okay, again, we're going up through the mountain here, and I gotta tell you, it drives so sweet. I mean, you don't see the camera vibrating. What a beautiful ride out here. It's a clear blue day. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull off the road here in just a minute. I want to show you all these cool features that it's got and what it can do for you. The family, oh my gosh, you talk about going to tailgating or going down to Florida. You know, this new vehicle has come so far with the room, the length of the legs. I mean, unbelievable how they've improved this. I didn't think they could do any better than the 17, but the 18th is far much better. I'm gonna pull off the road right here. We're gonna pull up under this underpass, and I just want to go over some of these new features that the Expedition has. Okay, now here we go. What I'm going to do is put it in gear, put it in park, and I'm going to show you, for instance, the drive modes. Okay, if I go clicking this over, and you're going to have to bring the camera over, normal drive mode, okay? Then I'll switch it over, eco mode. You come to a stoplight, the vehicle will automatically shut off if you're at that mode. And then since you let off the brake, it's going to start again. So then we're going to flip it to sports mode. What that does is improve your torque for your horsepower and your torque. So if somebody goes by you, you don't feel comfortable with it, you go to sports and you're going to blow them away. All right, then we're going to flip it on over. You got tow haul. So if deciding you want to tow something, it's going to be able to read your meters and so forth from that and give you more control of what you're towing. Mud and root, 4x4 if you're up through that kind of terrain. And then you've got sand. Now if you go into Cape Hatteras or somewhere like that and you want to take it out on the beach, well, instead of lowering the tire pressure on your tires, you just flip it in the sand mode and there you go. All right, grass, gravel, and snow. Well, we all know you got to have that. Wintertime happens. And then, of course, back to normal mode. So that's just a kind of an idea of some of the new technology that's right down here just at your fingertips. And then the camera mode. So let's say you want to, you know, see what was beside you. Here's our vehicle right here. And as I move forward, here's the reverse behind us. As I move forward, it detects anything around me. Talk about a safety feature for kids. You got them, you never know where they're at. You never know who's going to come around you as you're moving the vehicle. And we can talk about that more, but I think that picture right by itself just explains so much. Again, now we're going to come back over to this console, and I'm going to show you over here the different types of controls that you have, from towing, the towing setup, you know, electronic brakes for the tow. I mean, so many different features, power distribution, off-road, and then almost switch it on over, lane keeping. We talked about that. Cruise control, pre-collision. Again, we set that right there to let you know. Once that is on, anybody comes in front of you, if you run up on a car and you don't see it because most people are playing on their cell phones, bam, that's going to save you right there from having a major accident and a lot of insurance to pay. Trailer blind spot, that's a new feature now. So let's say you have a trailer on your vehicle. Now it has its own blind spot control as well. You got to love this. I mean, we can keep going and going and going. And it just impresses me how our technology has come so far. Let's pull it back again. Again, they haven't forgot about our what they call it, the navigation system, how easy it is to use. That kind of blows you away as well. You're gonna like it. What I'm doing here now is just getting back to our screen, but let's just say I want to sit here and I want to turn the radio on and I want to talk to the computer, okay? And let's just say,
please say a command.
Show fuel pricing.
Fuel prices. Please make a selection from the screen.
And what it's doing is downloading it now, and there they are. Shows you all my gas stations, everything around me, what the fuel prices are. And that's cool too, because if you're on a trip, you want to be able to push one of these and it'll take you straight to it. I mean, so much
Say
more.
a command.
Show weather map.
Showing weather map.
And this is a pretty neat feature in itself, because if you're on a long trip, you want to know what's around you, and you just push these in and out. And we're looking at clear blue skies right now. There is some line pressures coming around us, but I'll show you the radar in itself. You just set the feature, but it's beautiful in the United States right now, so you gotta kind of love it and enjoy this. This is a good feature to have when you're taking a long trip down the road. Okay, let's pull it back again. Heated seats, air conditioned seats. You gotta love that. I like right here, you know, you got your power outlets, which is nice. But one of the things I really like is, okay, so we're always trying to fiddle with our phones and trying to charge it up. We run out of powers. We're clicking on the phone when we shouldn't be driving and doing that. But they've come out with something new that I really like. You take your cell phone now, you're out of juice. Instead of plugging it up, check this little feature out. You just put your phone in here, and guess what it does? It's going to charge your phone up. See that? No cords no more. Your phone gets charged automatically. You just stick it in there. What a great feature to have. Okay, we're going to go on and move up just a little bit more, and I'm going to show you one more thing of the vehicle, and it's called the reverse camera angles. I gotta like that, because see how much room you got. And I'm gonna just turn the wheel, and as I turn the wheel, you notice again, like I said, it sees the ground beside you and where you're turning. And that again is another improvement by Ford in the Expedition that I really like. Shows your angles when you're going to turn it back. You want to hit drive again, and boom, you're back out. So this is a good feature to have as well. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching this, and I hope you learned a little bit about this new Expedition. You need to come out and drive it. Again, Duncan Ford in Blacksburg, Virginia, they go all out. They try to get all the inventory that is up to date, new, and available. Please come see us out here, Duncan Ford, Blacksburg, Virginia. My name's Ron Ginger. Come see us.